Hi there, welcome to the Tent News, where the truth comes to light and the stories everyone is talking about are brought straight to you. From shocking confessions and viral social media moments to real life mysteries and trending drama, this is the place where we uncover it all. Now, please watch this video first, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
Somebody tells you that match on match is not going to do anything effective, and your argument is Wanyela. You must be head. You are dating this, and you are shocked that you are unemployable. That's how you would research and counter your argument. Wanyela, your argument is based on sex, dating, and your hatred for foreigners. I think some of you are under this illusion that somebody cares out there. Nobody cares. If I'm a billionaire, referencing companies obviously, why would I hire you if I could hire somebody at a cheaper rate to increase my revenue? Your argument to all that is Wanyela Abahambe. Then how are you blaming people when they say South Africans are unemployable? You cannot answer a simple question. You're unemployable.
I love my fellow brothers and sisters so much. I love South Africans so much. My fellow South Africans, I love them because tell me why. But people are posting videos that those shops that you closed are now vacant. Go and open businesses. Then they say we don't have the money for rent. What? Someone said no, it's too expensive. Another one said call Jasita. Jasita would want no much to go open businesses and hire us. Because I've never been so embarrassed in my life. But the rent is too much. I don't have money to stock. My favorite one is someone said, we are waiting for the government to give us funding. Which government? Which one? Guys.
Seeing right now on social media are excuses as to why not those places are not occupied yet. And you know what physics say? An empty space will naturally be occupied by whatever is available. In the first place, I don't like saying foreigners, I will say immigrants. They occupied those spaces because those spaces were open. You are removing them and yet again leaving the spaces open yet again. Therefore, what is going to happen, fellow South African? That space will be occupied by whatever is available. And as it is with the excuses that most South Africans are given, those spaces will not be occupied by South Africans. They will be occupied again by immigrants. Because why? South Africans, we want to give excuses. We want government to do things for us. You see, now the problem, my fellow South Africans, is that complaining, pointing fingers, number one. We come out number one. In my video, I did not say anything about foreigners running businesses. I did not say anything about where they are getting their money. It's none of my business. I said, fellow South Africans, mission accomplished. Anisho, you closed the shops. Now it's time to occupy the shops. They are saying shops are open there. Spaces are vacant. But you are giving excuses, right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about excuses that South Africans are giving instead of occupying the shops. Then you come and say, how did the foreigners afford it? What am I exposing? When I'm just saying, you guys are making excuses. You going back to the blaming game. I think we are past the blaming game. We are past, foreigners are doing this. We are past that now, guys. Ne? We are past that. It's okay. They've removed them from the shops. Can you go and occupy? Go and occupy the spaces. When I'm saying that spaces are now vacant, we are still going back to how did foreigners, how did this? No, we are past that. Now I'm talking about excuses that people are giving instead of actually occupying those spaces. People are saying we are waiting for fundings from the government. When you were saying Hamabahambe, was the funding part a part of the plan? Ukuthi after they have hampered, we are going to wait for fundings. Can we stop giving excuses and just have accountability for once? For once. I made a video talking about excuses that South Africans are making. You come and you're still talking about foreigners. Namanje, even now. Even now. Oh, you guys. Guys, no ways. And also, if you were to be honest, guys, I want to talk about a government must fund us. The government funds businesses, guys. Funds businesses. Do you know how many people get fundings from the government? A lot. And what do we do with the money? We bubudla the money. Umuntu khona okubhubhudla ama-food parcel. Umuntu athole ibhizinisi lama-food parcel. Albhubhudle ama-food parcels. Ama-food parcel angafiki ku-community. But anyways, it's the foreigners' fault. Don't come on my post telling me, hey, how did foreigners do this? Foreigners are doing this. We've taken them out of the shops. Right? We are demolishing. We are removing them. Can you come tell me when and how you plan on occupying those spaces? Because all I'm
South Africans has taken to their own hands to react to other South Africans, fellow South Africans who are against foreigners, who are chasing foreigners away, and especially these that are owning like spaza shops and also jobs, and And this other lady was talking about the comments she saw under a video whereby the person who made the video was saying, okay, South Africans, since you have been fighting for spaza shops, now that the spaza shops are empty, can you please go and occupy those places? And the comments were just something else. One thing that I know about most of South Africans, they don't really take anything serious. Like, you can just imagine someone commenting, which we are waiting for the government to fund us. Like, which government are you talking about? And then someone saying, go and call Jacinta. Like, what is Jacinta going to do? Is she going to give you the money? Nope. This lady right here was talking about united we stand, divided we fall. And yes, I stand with her. I stand 100% with her. The moment we divide, we are divided. Aisha. And I just feel like that's what the devil uses when he wants to destroy something. He will divide you because he knows that when you are divided, there's nothing that comes out there. But when we are united, this person will provide this, this person will provide this, this person will provide this, and we are all okay. He will make sure that when you look at the next person, you'll feel like this person is the problem to your problems. They do also contribute to your problems, but that's not the case. That's not it. You can't come here and tell me that you are closing down the spaza shops in these locations and townships, and you are closing down those spaza shops. You are closing down those shops that fixes phones or whatever. You are closing them down, and then you don't occupy them. What is it that is going to happen? I feel like when they chase out foreigners, which I do stand with it, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But chasing those people out and then just leaving the space unoccupied, it becomes a problem. It really becomes a problem. And then the other lady was talking about this thing of Uyanyela, and we have been seeing this, guys. We have been seeing this, whereby if a South African is against this whole match and match, or the comments, they will be out of this world. Yes, you will mostly find this Wanyela, Mabahambe, like. But anyway, guys, please comment your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think about this one?